Good evening, world, and welcome to a Monday night live stream. We are back on a Monday night, and I am going to try my best not to get into too much trouble. Mick, have you seen my name tonight? It's especially for you. So we are back live on a Monday. And yes, I will try not to get myself in any sort of trouble like I did on Friday, which was quite amusing. So if you've not seen or listened to the podcast on Friday, then check that one out. Okay, now this is the Monday live stream where we just hang out and talk about whatever you want to talk about: running shoes, running YouTubers, running channels that could be in trouble, runners that could be in trouble. Yes. All I would say is, people, be careful where you put your email address. And then what else have we got? It's total carnage as ever. Anything could happen tonight, and it probably will. So I will let you load up the chat. Hopefully you will all get in the chat. And thank you, Gary. That's a good point, because I have totally forgotten to put the Ethernet cable in. We are winging this on the Wi-Fi tonight, so anything could happen. So keep me posted on the sound division. Somebody asked about these, the Glide Ride Max, which we have here. I'll come on to them in just a second. So keep me posted, Gary, on if this goes sideways. Well, welcome everybody. I don't know where you are in the world or where you are in the country. We're here for everybody, and I appreciate everybody tuning in to this live stream and a podcast. If you are listening to us as a podcast, I really genuinely do appreciate you taking us out with you on your run. And tonight we will be answering your questions as always. If you can join us on a Monday night live and want to hang out, that's pretty awesome. So make sure you get your comments in over the next. What did Mick say? Hang on, let's go back. Mick is our timekeeper. I work for him. He reckons 50 minutes. Mick, I'm on series 3 of Queen of the South. I've got to get through. So this is not going to be 50 minutes tonight. Although we did go over on Friday's show, but that's because Hayden got really upset with the organisers of the Berlin Marathon and Adidas, who we shall no longer talk about on this channel. Right, so this week on the channel, we've got the long-awaited, filmed it before I went on holiday, Cloud Monster 2 video. I'm just going to stick that out on tomorrow. I've still got the New Balance and the Cloud Monster that I filmed before I went on holiday. Yeah, all that time ago. But because of other shoes coming out and embargoes and all that sort of stuff, that's basically been shelved. So they're going to come out. We've got some other videos. I've got a New Balance video to come. And I've really got a video on Sunday. I would say it's a change of direction. But I would say that I put a bit more thought into it. Now, usually with the videos on this channel, I put no thought into them whatsoever. We just wing it, as you may have seen, and may have not have seen. But I tend to fly by the seat of my pants on most of the stuff that we do. But Sunday's video, I actually thought about, and I actually put some thought into it. It's only 11 minutes long. It's not like 100 days long or anything like that, but I'd be interested to get your feedback on it. That's on Sunday, the Sunday vlog this week. I'd be interested to get your feedback on that. So if you could let me know, that would be good. Greg, I want your questions tonight. That's great. Again, if you're joining us late, 4 minutes into the stream, I've not really added any value yet, but get your questions in. I have just eaten a whole bag of crisps this big in less than 15 minutes because I'm a hero, so I'm going to be burping them. We all will also, on Saturday, for all you people, the Glide Ride Max video will come on Saturday. Just if you're interested, Glide Ride Max is here. We'll put that out because I'm not going to rush that out. We're going to do a week of running in them. I've already got 2 runs in them. So, yeah, we will not rush that one out. Because I'd rather, get a week of running in them. So, that's coming out. And now, last thing before we get into the questions, is anybody in Manchester at the weekend? I'm in Manchester this weekend doing the half. I'm going to be at the Puma Shakeout Run on Saturday at 9 o'clock. So if anybody wants to come along there and hang out, that'd be pretty awesome. So, Paul, you got to wait. I'll come on to that. But, it's we're at Puma on Saturday, then I'm running the half marathon on Sunday. So it'd be good to see some of you. I'm heading up north again as we're trying to be more around the country, which I think I've done successfully this year. And then next week, I'm in Yorkshire. So again, it'd be good to see some more of you up there as well. So, and then we've got the Shakeout Run, actually, Yorkshire Shakeout Runs on the Saturday. If you're doing the Yorkshire Marathon, come. Or not, if you're not doing the Yorkshire Marathon, but you're in that neck of the woods and you want to come and hang out, we're at the Up and Running store at 12 o'clock in York on the Saturday. I think that's it. Oh, if you want some coaching, I've been serious. If you've not seen the results that we've had this year, they speak for themselves. But we are getting to the point where we're close to full. Okay, so if you genuinely want to, if you've got some coaching for your spring marathon or half, please get in touch now. Okay, right, that's that. Let's dive into the comments and questions. Mrs. Fordy's got the heating on tonight. I don't know why, but I just can't be bothered to moan about it. Evening, 40. So Ian's tapering, which is good news. Well done, Dawn. Dawn's one of our runners. Talk about the coaching app. She PB'd yesterday at the Chester Marathon. Absolutely smashed the life out of it, which is good news. Hey, Fordy, I hope you're well. This is Calby 4. Again, if you're joining us late, get in the comments and ask away. Hey, Fordy, hope you're well. Currently, the only running shoes I have is a pair of 1080s. Which version, please? Want to get another pair of faster effort interval shoes? What would you recommend? I would recommend the Adidas Adi 02 SL2 for about £80 at the moment. I think that's a cracking shoe. And I think that would complement your 1080s, whatever version you're on, very well. So, yes, I would strongly recommend you have a look at the Adidas Adi 0 SL2. If that's not something for you, then maybe have a look at the Hyperion 2 from Brooks is quite good. Again, quite affordable, I would say. There's some big sales on at the moment, so you can pick up some of these shoes a lot cheaper than they have been. So I think that's the key, is to look for some of the sales that are going on at the moment, because there's a lot of them. So Paul's here for the Glide Ride Max. He did make a comment that he's got to wait for Saturday. Yeah, Paul, I'll be honest with you, mate. I want to never get my legs. I ran a marathon last week. So I'm not one of these people who just put videos out after they've done 7K in them. I'm going to try and want to get a week's at least, or it's actually be more than that, but of running in them. I think that's the right thing to do. It's just the way I am. So apologies that you got to wait till Saturday, but I think it'll be worth the wait. Greetings from Colombia. That's crazy. From Colombia. Wow. Okay, that's pretty awesome. That's blown my mind. Thank you for doing that. How have I only found 40 runs in the last 2 weeks? I'm not surprised. We don't pay for ads and take people's emails. Officially addicted. Thank you very much. From Ireland. That's awesome. People, he's gone early. The Matt Nash question is in. Now, if you didn't know, Matt Nash gives us an unbelievable question every week. I don't know what we would do if he didn't turn up. Oh, we go. Oh, this is a coaching question, Matt. Okay, here we go. You ready for it, everyone? All the regulars on the live stream will know exactly what's coming. Here it is. As Ben's coach, when do you think it's right? Let's give you some reference. So Ben, if you don't know Ben, he's my mate, and I train with Ben, but I'm also Ben's coach. And Ben in Berlin went and ran a 2:56-hour marathon. I coached him to that, but he did the running bit. So that's who Ben is. If you don't know, he's usually on the channel some weeks, but he's also on the live stream podcast that we do. So as Ben's coach, when did you start to think his current achievements would be possible? Was there a specific moment for either of you in the last 18 months that you thought sub-3 was possible? Okay, so I think this is good for people to realise where they're at in their own journeys. Because I think hopefully this will give you some inspiration to all of you. He couldn't, believe it or not, get under 1:45 in a half marathon. He was really struggling to get through a 1 hour 45 half marathon. So I basically gave him the confidence to start with. And that was the key to it. I ran a few races with him and we broke him famously on the channel. But it was when he showed the determination to push out results that were hard. It was apparent to me that we had a lot more in the tank. So I then set him out. First thing we changed is is his cross training. So he got in the gym. We got him in the gym. He's got the money to have a PT, so he got himself a PT. So he worked on that. Slowly increased his mileage, but the biggest thing was confidence. And I worked on a couple of plans with him, and with the belief that he would go under 3 hours because he's had the positive mental attitude. He could be consistent, and he had the belief in himself. Obviously, I believed in him, but he had the belief in himself that he could do it. So he worked hard, and that's the key. So he was consistent and he worked hard. And we took him from, I took him to his first marathon, which was 3:42, 43, might have been 3:46. And then he ran a 3. I'm going to get this wrong. I swear it's like 3:15, something like that in Chicago. I might be wrong, Ben, so I apologize. Then I made him run 3:11 in Manchester in April. I told him in the morning or the day before to run 3:11, which he did. And then we moved to 2:56 in Berlin. So, yeah. So I wouldn't say it was a specific moment, but it was where he showed that true belief in himself to grind out results, to go against and push the envelope. And as a coach, you can that's something to work with. Yeah, he wanted to be consistent. He wanted to show up, every week. And that's the key to us all. If we want to get better, we've got to be consistent. And we've got to believe in ourselves. Right, next question. And that's a good question. Well done, Matt. Thanks very much for that. Again, if you're joining us late, get your questions and comments in, whether you want to talk about coaching stuff, running shoes, whatever it is. Kevin, I know isn't a rule of thumb, but I love a but question. See what I did there, Ben? If I can run a half marathon in an hour and 42, do you think I can run a sub 4-hour marathon? How consistently are you running 1 hour 42 half marathons? Was that a one-off? If you're consistently running that, then yeah, 100%. But you've got to respect the distance and you've got to train for it. Always respect the distance. And not every time you go out there, you're going to feel like a hero. Evening, Beth. Legend. I'm looking forward to your socials tomorrow. Brian in Carlisle. Brian, are you going along to Beth's group in Carlisle? Must be, if it's at the right place, it is, isn't it? Don't kill me, Beth, if I got that wrong. You have to remember I'm an idiot. I'd hate to think how much money Adidas spent promoting Berlin. Caught up with Friday's episode today and loved it, apart from you giving Hayden too much love. Yeah, if you've not listened to Friday's show, I would say for all you guys and girls who love it when I go off on one and start ranting and raving, I think you'll like that one. Although most it was Hayden, to be honest with you, who's quite rude about the Berlin Marathon organisers. Mike. Using the massage gun, out watching this evening after yesterday's Chester Marathon. Awesome day. Okay, so he's sitting at home watching live and he's using his massage gun. Well done. I'll be honest with you, Mike. You're a braver man than me. I wouldn't use a massage gun the day after a marathon. I will always leave my legs alone to sort themselves out for a week. But you're a brave man. I wouldn't be able to take the pain. So well done for you. And I hope yesterday was good in Chester. Okay. So Mick, serious for once. I ran yesterday in the Adidas Pro 3s, those print ones. I saw the pictures, Mick. And for this first time ever, I got hot spots on both feet. Could this be the shoe or something else? That's interesting, Mick. Laces, maybe, Mick. Socks. Did you change your socks? Change your laces? It's a bit of an unusual one. I do agree with you. And you've run the Pro 3s a lot. So that is an unusual one. Yeah, maybe, was it your lacing? If your lacing, I know the lacing on those Adidas are terrible. And it's not just because I dislike Adidas. I've said that all the way through videos on the Adidas shoes. Maybe that's what that was, Mick. I don't know. It is a bit of a bizarre one because you've run in them shoes quite a bit, haven't you? Mike is looking forward to the Yorkshire Marathon. Mike, are you coming along to the Shakeout Run on Saturday at the Upper Running Store? Let me know. And again, if you're coming in late, please get your comments and questions in the live chat while I'm still here. Mick's keeping an eye on the time for us tonight. Any info on Super Blast? I believe they're coming any day now, aren't they? In the new colourways. He's one of our guys. So again, if you don't know about the coaching app and you want to run a PBs or you want to get more better, consistent, all that sort of stuff, Ian absolutely destroyed the Great South Run, Great Scottish Run. Sorry, Ian, don't kill me. Yesterday at 126 PB, unbelievable. First time going anywhere near that. So he's been an absolute gem. And again, Mr. Consistent in his training. So that's our PB coaching, performance coaching. So get involved in that. Although it could be called PB coaching after this weekend. Greg, no question for me. So I just look forward to Manchester this weekend. Giving my rating post race. Greg, make sure you come along to Saturday to the Shakeout Run at Puma with me. Brenda's asking, Sandra's asking how soft the Glycerin Max are. They're all right. They're not soft. It's a nice blend. It's probably closest match to like a Puma Nitro Foam, I would say. That's probably it. How long do you think? This is from Brian. How long would you say the Magic Force need to break in? Quite a while. They're quite a firm shoe when you first put them on. I wasn't blown away. To be honest with you, I wasn't like, I just thought they could have done so much more with that shoe based on, the other shoes they've got. And I love ASICS shoes this year, but I just think the Magic 4 was a real miss. But I would give them a little bit. Yeah, that foam does take a little while to break in. And I think it's a naughty that they said it's got flight foam turbo in, but it's like that much in there. It's a bit naughty. Either way, good luck at the weekend. Pagey. Best trail shoe to wear for a 6'4" half tights wearing hero and an angry 5'2" speed demon. I'll be honest with you, Pagey. I don't think you should go anywhere near the trails because you can't stand up when you do road running. So I think that's just a recipe for disaster. Good evening, Vivian, as well to you. Oh, listen to this. Look, so we've gone from Colombia to Auckland. Truly global. Who says we're just southern based? Good morning from Auckland, New Zealand. About to run a 10K trail run. Wow, that is awesome. That's Colombia to New Zealand, people. They're amazing. Absolutely amazing. Thanks to everybody who tunes into this chaos on a well, just in general. I really appreciate it. I genuinely, really, really appreciate it. It does mean a lot. So thanks very much. Paul's counting down the days to the Glide Ride Max review. Yeah, sorry, Paul. My bad. You just have to bear with me on that one. 40, when you come into Ireland? That's a great question, actually. Maybe that's something I should look to do next year. What do we think? Should we go to Ireland? I'm up for that. Oh, by the way, we've got some new hats coming for anybody who's asking about those, because we've had a couple of emails because we sold out. We've got some new hats coming. But when you come to Ireland, I don't know, actually. That's a really good idea. Thank you for asking that, Janet. I'm going to try and, as I said, I'm trying to get about as much as I can. Obviously, got a family and I have to pay for all these things myself. I don't get taken to these places like the US guys and stuff like that. So it's I have to pay for a lot of it myself. So it's, and I don't get much holiday. I only get 20 days holiday a year. So I have to balance that out. But I would love to come over to Ireland. Can you recommend a race that I come to? That'd be pretty cool. Maybe we can bring the chaos over to you. Oh, Dave, in your shoe rotation, should you just stick to one brand? It's entirely up to you, Dave, to be honest with you. I think it helps in some respects because you know what you're kind of getting in terms of sizing. Although if it's New Balance, you don't. But I think that helps. Also helps if you know the foam that you've got under the foot as well. That kind of helps. But I do think there's something quite nice about finding shoes, specific shoes that work for you perfectly well. Yeah, I think that's a good way of saying it. So it's very much dependent on you, Dave. But I think there's nothing wrong with having the same brand, whether it's all Brooks or New Balance. I mean, that's what the New Balance videos are coming out is about their lineup, or Puma, whatever works for you. But I think within that, you have to ask your question: are you just buying that shoe because it's Brooks, or can you not look outside of that and go and try and find something else that maybe work better, like the Adidas SL2, or whatever it is. So I think there's no downside, but I appreciate that, some people would like to stick to the same brand. It makes a lot of sense to me. Okay, right, here we go. Again, last call now for your questions. Otherwise, Mick's going to be right on the time. If you got any comments or questions, get them in the chat now. This is from Michelle. I love my weight feel of my Saucony Speed 4s. I'm really excited about Speed 5s, by the way. But they're causing me pain in the arch of my right foot. Any suggestions for a Speedwork race day shoe? Not keen on max stacks. Any suggestions for a Speedwork race shoe? The Saucony arch is an issue this year for some. So I understand that. Not keen on max stack. Workout race day shoe. So I would have a look at, if you're going around the Speed 4 route, I would look at the Hyperion Max 2 and I would look at the Boston 12, which you can pick up cheap at the moment, by the way. They're possibly two shoes to have a look at. Yeah, have a look at those. Because again, you can pick them up. Well, the Hyperion Max is still not on sale yet, but the the Boston 12 is reduced in a lot of places. So that could be a good shout. It's quite a firm ride, so just be aware of it. It's a great shoe. Last week I mentioned, this is from Chris. Last week I mentioned I had glycerines for recovery runs. Hyperion Max 2 for tempo, and I'm looking for a nutty race day shoe. It's a race day shoe for half the full marathon distance I'm looking for. Okay. I tell you what you can pick up cheap. Maybe. But Hayden's been running in the Vaporfly 3s. They were on Sports Direct this week for I swear they were £120. Great half marathon shoe. Do some 10Ks in them, some faster workouts in them. And Hayden ran Berlin Marathon in his. I only mention it because they're on sale in certain places, so that might be worth a shout. Because the Asics shoes and all that, they're really expensive and stuff like that. So that could be a good shout. Put it out there, see if you can pick them up. I'd avoid the Alpha Fly 3. Overhyped marketing tut. I'm looking for a daily shoe for both easy and long runs. Needs something with stability. I'd look at the Hurricane 24 from Saucony. Very smooth shoe. Although the Glycerine Max, to be honest with you, is not a bad shout. But I prefer the Saucony Hurricane 24 if you need like something with you got some stability needs there. Although I had a busy weekend. Although that is stable. Adam, Ultra Miles. Evening FORDY. I've got a marathon training block approaching in readiness for Tokyo. I need an easy pace, long run shoe for about £100, stable. I'll be honest with you, Adam. Go over to startfitness.co.uk and use my code so you can look at shoes at like £120, £130 and pick up something on there. There'll be loads on there at the moment. They've got a massive sale on. So have a look on there. There's so many long run shoes out there at the moment at good value. Let's see an example. I'll tell you what. Mick's going to win tonight. I'm a bit annoyed about this. Should we have a look live on air as always? I like doing this. This is kind of awesome. So we're live. We're on startfitness.co.uk. My favourite shoes just come straight up. The Mag Max. Absolutely love that. But what shoe size are you, Adam? Let me know what shoe size you are. But I'm going to go price while you put that in. So with my code, we'll go 100. Let's say 120 quid. Right. Are we ready? Blimey, there's a lot of shoes on sale at Start Fitness. Long run shoe incoming. Oh my god, there's millions. You don't need it. You ain't got any thingy, have you? Like you don't need like zero drop or anything like that. No. Right. You've got the stuff from Puma. Always a good shout. So like the Velocity 3 wide fit, £109. That's terrible from Adidas. You've got the Glycerine. You've got the Night. Oh, that's cheap. What size they got in there? Got the Nitro, Deviate Nitro 2. Really, that's £89. I'd have a look at that if it was me. What else have we got on here? Oh wow, have they got these? I might even buy these. Oh, I'm going old school. This is just for me. They've got on Start Fitness at the moment, right? A really old shoe. It's called the Asics Meta Ride men's running shoe. Let me know in the comments if you ever got that shoe. But it's £85, so you're going to get my code. Oh, that's a great shout. That is. That's a bargain. I might even grab a pair of them. Right, sorry. Let me come back. I can't. We're doing this live on air because we're heroes. So I would look at the stuff from Puma. Just have a quick look. Yeah, you got the Forever Runs on here, glycerine, like I say. If you like a firm ride, you've got this stuff from Ultra. Supernova Solutions, a good shout. It's not a bad shoe at all. Anybody looking for a race day shoe, they've got the Fast R on cheap. What else have we got? Yeah, all the Puma stuff. Let me just get through that. Saucony. No, it's the Guide 17. I mean, it's a great shoe if you've got stability. But they've got some of the Adidas shoes cheap. They've got a Wave Rebellion Flash 2. That's a good shoe. Yeah, look, £105. It's quite aggressive, but it's quite a good shoe, that. So have a look at that, the Flash 2. That's £89. No, 104, £105. That's a good shoe. Brooks Ghost Max, £97.90. That's a great shoe. I'd rather have that than the Glycerine. Not the Glycerine Max, the Glycerine. What have we got from Asics? That's what I'm really looking for, is the Asics shoes. See if they've got anything from Asics. That's not a bad shoe. That's cheap. That is really cheap. The Solar Glide 6 from Adidas. It's like 60 quid. If you just wanted a daily shoe. Nimbus 25. There we go. Oh, it's only got 7.5. Anyway, right. I think I've given too many examples there. Glad you're still all with me. Right. So anyway, Adam, you're welcome. I've done a load of recommendations there. Right. So let's just scoot through because I was mixed. Okay. Neil, thinking about either the Boston 12 or the Hyperion Max 2, which seems better? Is the Boston 12, it is going to be updated soon, yeah, at the end of the year. It's certainly cheaper. It is, yeah, it's on sale everywhere. I think the Hyperion Max 2, for me, I prefer that. That just suits me better. But I think the Boston 12 is a great shoe as well. Very much dependent on personal opinion there. But that's why the Boston 12 is getting discounted because the new one's coming. No, buy the Ghost Max 2. Definitely buy the Ghost Max. Neil's asking whether one or two. I know I just said it's on cheap, but if you can afford it, get the two. First marathon goal for under 4, Super Blast 1 or Deviate Nitro 2. I'd go Super Blast 1. How much faith do I put in Garmin's race predictor? Not a lot. Michael, do you have a favourite post-race dinner? After both marathons I've done, I've craved a giant burger. It depends what I feel like on the day, to be honest. I don't really eat that much after a race. I don't really feel that hungry. I tend not to. It's the day after I eat like a pig, and the week after, 2 weeks after. Can I get away with that? But yeah, I don't really feel like that much. I can tell you the best one I've ever had. The best post-marathon meal I ever had was in the New York City Marathon. There was a deli opposite. It's on Broadway. And me and my brother found it on the Saturday. And I had a sandwich in there, a hot chicken sandwich. And honestly, it was the best thing I had it twice. It was the best sandwich I've ever had. And it was the best food I've ever had after a marathon. It touched every side. It was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I don't know the name of it. It's in New York. It's on Broadway. But I tell you what, that was the best post-race marathon meal I've ever had in my life. It was unbelievable. And I had an ice cold Dr. Pepper. Oh, like a legend. It was amazing to get the insight into the emotions during and post-Berlin. You certainly dug deep to catch your man up. Thanks, Chris. I appreciate that. Brian, get yourself along to the Carlisle group. Get yourself along to Beth. She's like an absolute hero. Paul, sorry if you've already answered this, Chris, but do you know if you've got a 2025 marathon place? I have secured. I have a London marathon place. Yeah, I'm running for charity again. So I'm running Paris and London next year. Hopefully Chicago. That's my plan next year. I aim not to do 2 marathons in the autumn. It was never the plan to do it this year, but that's life. Good boy, Mike. I'll see you there. Oliver, look, he's got his first marathon in his for his pro. Oh, he had his pro threes on for his first marathon yesterday. Loved them, but think I should have gone half a size up. Blisters on the toes. Yep, Oliver. Ben had the same. In his, he couldn't get the sizing right in his Adidas Pro threes, and he sacked them off in the end and went for the Meta Speed Edge in Berlin. Andrew, all right, 40 pal. Shoe question. To replace my 900 kilometer Saucony Speed 3s, would you opt for the Speed 4s or the Boston 12s? I'd go Speed 4s. I'd go Speed 4s because you liked the Speed 3s so much. That's why I would go there. Pablo found the last pair of Endorphin Pro 3s on the net, winning at live. Well done to Marissa and everybody who smashed the card off. Yep, well done to everybody who smashed everything this weekend. Ah, the big guys in. FORDY Runs, my favourite influencer. Thanks, brother. If you don't follow him, FORDY Runs on Instagram. Absolute legend. Hey, folks, I've struggled this season with sitting in the bucket. Any strength suggestions to help with better balance? Yeah, I'd get one of those things off of Amazon, like those boards, with the half ball underneath it and balance and do your plyo, whatever it's called, on them. Okay, here we go. John, Chris, you praised Ben for setting a target going under 3 hours after this year's training blocks and recovering from injury. Are you setting a marathon target for next year? I'm going to use Paris and London as training blocks for hopefully a push race in Chicago. That was the idea this year, but obviously, as you all know, I tore my calf muscle in after London in April/May. So that's the plan again, is to use Paris, London as a training block. I'm actually going to be training for London, and Paris will be a long run within that, and use that as a block for, and then we'll do some speed work and gym and all that sort of stuff. For Chicago, hopefully, if I can get to Chicago. That's the plan. Belfast Marathons on the 4th of May. Yeah, that's going to be one marathon too many for me. I'm quite happy to come over and do a half or a 10K or something. I know there's no love with you and Nike at the moment, but have you tried I have tried the Applefly 3s. Chris, check out the channel. We've done a couple of videos on them. And it's not that I dislike Nike. Far from it. I'm excited to see the Zoomfly 6, the Vaporfly 4, and all that sort of stuff. It's just, I think they are, and they've admitted it, they have totally lost their way. Nike have totally lost their way, and they are fully aware of it, which is why they're making so many changes in their running department at the moment. So it's not just me hating on people. I have no problem with any brand other than Adidas. The issue with Nike, I think, is well documented, is the fact that I think their daily trainers are suboptimal versus the rest of their shoes in their lineup. I think their racing shoes are phenomenal for the right people. No, I've got no problem with Nike at all. Okay, agree with Gary. Okay, all right. Trying to back through some of this, and thank you again to everybody who's joined us tonight. I genuinely, it's no bullshit. I genuinely really appreciate it. Would you recommend the Glycerin Max as day trade? Yeah, no. It's a bit heavy, and it's not versatile enough for me as a daily trainer. Depends what you're trying to do in it, David. To be honest, if you just want a cruiser and you just want to get out, love life, and run about a bit, great. It's a heavy shoe. It's not very versatile. You can't do any workouts in it. Well, you could, bloody hard work though, but you can't do any speedier sessions in it. Don't get me wrong. I was like 8-minute miles in a pair, but it's like it's not. I don't think it's versatile enough. It's a great shoe. It's just not versatile enough as a daily trainer. But it's a cruising machine. A big fat SUV. Beth loved the Kendall Mint Company, guys. Yeah, if you want Kendall Mint Company gels and stuff, use the code 40 runs. You're going to get some money off of there. Janet, come on April the 27th. Half full. Sounds hilly. Sounds hilly. Debbie really enjoyed Sunday's video. Again, yeah, just as a bit of a late shout out. I'd be interested in your feedback in next Monday's show live stream on Sunday's video that's coming out. I wouldn't say I put any effort into it. That's a bit strong. But what I would say is I thought about it. My level is like wing it, throw something together, which hopefully you see in most of the videos. None of them, like literally none of them are scripted. And then this video is sort of, yeah, I thought about it. Most YouTubers are like scripted and effort. And I'm sort of gone to the sort of middle on that Sunday's video. So I would appreciate some honest feedback from you guys on Monday on here. Okay. Let me know. Hi, Fordy. Bought the Convara Pro on your advice and love them. That's awesome. Debbie loves it because I was talking about other things than shoes and kit. We try our best. Yeah, we're a running channel. Yeah, we're shoe biased, but look at the races and events that I do. So again, this weekend Manchester, next weekend Yorkshire. Just come back from Berlin. Try and travel around. The weekly vlog is a it's a series. If you think about it, the weekly vlog is like a series. It's like your favorite series, but on chat on it's like a weekly soap in some respects. I've been doing it since 2017. So I hope that you guys look at it as episodes, effectively, of my running life. That's the way I want you to try and think about the weekly vlog. So, but thank you for the positive feedback. Again, very interested to know about Sunday's video. Mike from Vancouver, I also have anxiety and ADHD and get massive anxiety using shoes I love, like Magmax, because they will wear them out faster. So I end up running in other shoes to make them last. Okay. I just wear whatever you want to wear, to be honest, Mike. But good to have somebody, fellow neurodiverse person on the channel tonight. Good for you. Appreciate it. I genuinely appreciate you tuning in. I'm not going to try and pronounce that, but thank you. All-round running shoe for easy and speed up runs, not competitive. 3K to 10K max. Firm trail and street tracks. I like comfy yet slightly firmer ride, not too squishy. If you like firm, go for the Takumi Sen, whatever model's on cheap. Great workout shoe. Or the Hyperion 2 or the Adidas Adizero SL2. 3 shoes there. Get them all cheap. Hi, Chris. Gav just ordered from Start Fitness the Hyperion Elite 4. Would you recommend it as a marathon shoe? No, I wouldn't. But I would wait. They've got some stuff coming for their race day shoes. I can't say any more than that. But yeah, wait to see what they've got coming. Any advice for New York City Marathon for you? I'll be running it for the first time in a few weeks. Yeah, just enjoy it. Don't try and race it. Don't try and run it hard. It's brutal. Just enjoy every single moment of it. And remember, at the end, you've got about a mile walk just to get out. Honestly, New York City Marathon, just enjoy it. That's the most important thing to do, is enjoy it. It's a life highlight for me. So just go out there and enjoy it. Okay. It's an unbelievable race. Do you think the colour scheme from the Superblast in the USA will be in the UK? Yep, it will be. I've got such joy, excitement, motivation for my shoe collection. Seems bonkers. It causes me so much anxiety. Running in shoes. Yeah, don't blame you. I know exactly what you mean. I've tried. This is, again, apologies. You have to remember I am thick, which is why I can't pronounce anybody's names. I've tried the Adidas SL2 and I find they run small. They do for some people. I've no problem. Anyone share my opinion? Cheers for Bulgaria. We've been all over the world tonight. Yeah, you're not alone there in terms of the SL2. They do come up small for some. You're not alone there. Cardiff half was fantastic for Fiona. Would definitely recommend it to anyone. Ryan's running his first New York City Marathon next month. For short races, I use lightweight, breathable socks, but prefer padded ones for long runs, aiming for a 3:05 finish. Should I prioritize comfort for a marathon? I would wear whatever you're wearing in your long runs, is what I would do there. Blue-eyed boy. I've always worn a Brooks Glycerine for long runs, but finding the laces on the Glycerine 20 keep coming out. Was thinking about changing to the Ghost. Would you recommend this swap? I would not buy the Ghost versus the Glycerine. No, I would buy the Ghost Max 2 is what I would do. And yeah, They got much better laces on them. Brooks laces this year are phenomenal. So switch out your glycerine 20s for the Ghost Max 2 from Brooks, if you like Brooks. Each to their own. I wonder if I should do like now you've got me thinking about New York City Marathon, whether I should do a I saw Ben Parks put a New York City Marathon video out about tips and stuff. Whether I should do something about that for somebody who doesn't run as quick as Ben. Let me know. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Right, but that's it. Again, Sunday's video. Your feedback next week on Monday, please. I am live on Friday, despite being in Manchester. I'm going to be live on the podcast. So if you want to hang out, I'm sure we'll get ourselves into a lot of trouble again. Mind you, Hayden's not on, so he's not going to be slagging people off. But I'm live on Friday. I hope to see loads of you in Manchester. We've got the Yorkshire Marathon the following week. Make sure you come to the Shakeout Run. That's a Saturday at York's store at 12 o'clock. We're going to be putting the hats on sale soon, so make sure you buy those. What else do you need to know? Coaching. If you want some coaching, you want to run a PB, get in quick because I'm going to be at full capacity soon. And I think that's it, guys. Thanks, honestly, genuinely, for tuning in live. It means a lot. Really, really appreciate it. I shall see you soon. Don't forget to subscribe. We're trying to get to 22 million subscribers, and I will be naming and shaming everybody when we get to 22 million subscribers. I'll leave you tell you about the channel that needs to be a little bit careful about things, but not until we get to 22 million subscribers. Right, I'll see you all later. Where is the outro? There it is. I'll catch you later, guys.